2. Want to die roll again? Jesus. Is this a good hand? It is a pretty good hand. Let's see. If this gets a green land, it could be green red, green blue. I think that's the only one I have. I'm gonna keep anyway. I think I'm gonna start with the Scalding Tarn, just because I know I'm gonna take damage from it. The Hallowed Fountain I may be able to avoid. Oh, I see. Well, that's unfortunate. Now this is gonna get a red green land. Let's see what's on top. Revelation. I think that's too slow. Let's just say that. I'm gonna fetch. And we're gonna get a red green land. Then we don't have double white for a Supreme, but that's fine. The reason for that is that I want to play Hallowed Fountain tapped. And I can't do that if I don't get a red land. So let's pass the turn again. We could also have wished for a Rock's War Monk, but I don't really like taking a bunch of damage to gain damage. Mana Leak, yeah, I don't care too much about Mana Leak, but no follow-up. Interesting here. We could wish for War Monk or keep Electrolyze up, and I kinda like the Electrolyze plan. We can always wish next turn or the turn after that, but now we have Mana Leak up, Electrolyze up, depending on what he does. Okay. And pass. Just a bolt, no Lava Spike, no nothing. I'm gonna tap out here to do this. That's the reason why I could have Mana Leaked, but Shard Volley. Okay. Another Glittering Wish. Well, we got the wishes. Now I think we can go grab Rock's War Monk. Could also grab a Johnny. I think War Monk is better. We have to hit a land next turn to be able to have Mana Leak up. But I assume he will do something here. Nothing this turn. Okay. Interesting. Green, white, blue. I'm gonna play this tapped. There is not that many spells that he can play. I mean, if I take 2 and Mana Leak a Bolt, it's like I prevented 1 damage. I might die now, but that's the name of the game. And he might have like a Flames of the Blood hand, and then he would like to use it next turn. Let's bash. And if this connects, obviously we're in pretty good shape. It connected, okay. Let's pass the turn again. Bolt me, sure. 5 lands, jeez. Electrolyze your face then. Not a Snapcaster Mage. Well, I'm fine attacking with my Lifelinker. Here we have a Flames. Yeah, thought so. Gonna Mana Leak that, obviously. If he has a Skullcrack, that's too bad. Now we're gonna Serum Visions. Don't Don't think you need all those Snapcaster mages. They're good, but not that good. And we're gonna tap out because we don't have anything to do. And we're gonna grab a Johnny Vengeance. Play a land and pass. But I'm feeling pretty confident in this game now. Next turn we have Snapcaster Mana Leak. We could play a Johnny and Helix him. And don't have Snapcaster up. We will see. Shard Volley again. Okay. Yeah, this game is probably out of reach now. Go Rocks Warmonk. I always feel so clever when I have a plan with a specific card and it just works. I just have to say. No need to rush anything. I mean, we are facing burn, but we're gaining a bolt a turn, so no card that he draw can be better than this. I mean, even if he has 2 skull cracks here, it's not good enough. One, 2, 3, 4. No, we're gonna wait one more turn. Guess we could have a Johnny's Snapcaster bolted, but it's fine. Alright, time reinforcement is coming in. So this is the bad part of the deck. I would love to bring in a Roxy Warmonk, but I can't. So bad cards. A lot. Let's see. I don't like the sweepers very much. I'd rather bring in like a counterflux, remove the other, and bring in time reinforcements. I don't like anger and I don't like path either, but we need to keep some removal in. Path at least removes like Hellspark elementals, as to anger I suppose, but not very likely that it will hit. And we can always wish for a Supreme should we need it. Yeah, so that's the bad part, when we can't bring in more good cards because we need them in the board. And that's why I've been thinking about decreasing the diversity of the sideboard and have like 2 Warmonks and stuff. This hand is pretty good, but it lacks something. God, this hand is not very good. We do have the wish. I think that's a tiebreaker for me. It's kind of awkward because we have no way of playing the wish on turn 2 without taking tons of damage. We could like temple, fetch, wish, play Warmonk, but that takes a lot of damage. There's a mountain. Does that help? No. Let's temple. So I guess what I should have done here, I should say, is fetch a green land and next time play island. Nah, that's not good either. This is kind of an awkward hand. We'll see if we get there. Another mana leak. Am I in the market for that? It kinda is, I think. Next turn I play like mountain, mana leak. Next turn I miss a mana leak. Just passes. No second land. Another Rift Bolt. I see. I'm gonna mana leak the Rift Bolt. Speaking of burn, Jeskai mid-range just took down the standard open, and I actually think that deck looks very good. I love Mantis Rider. A personal preference is someone I saw that played the mid-range Jeskai deck, that he had like a control package in the board, so he could board into a more control-ish style of deck, and that seemed very appealing to me. Yay, mana leak. He could have like Jesus, another mana leak. I was going to say he could have like land Keldon Marauder, and that would be pretty disastrous. Now we can mana leak, next turn wish and mana leak, and then land a Wincon of choice. I still think it rocks Warmonk. I mean, 4 toughness is so hard for a mono red deck to overcome without spending like at least 2 cards, and if you do that, well, I'm pretty happy. So this will fetch green blue, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it can't fetch green blue. I'm stupid. Green red then. There's the green blue. Play that. Wish for... We could wish for something that costs 5 now, if we want to. I'm not certain about that. Yeah, I think I would like to use that ability. And that's something with the new client. I'm not sure if it was the same with the old one, but for some cards like a fetch land or search your library, you have, do you want to search? Yes, no. You click yes, and if you, as me or as I do sometimes, you accidentally double clicks. You click yes, I want to search. Yes, I'm done, and then you don't get anything. So we have Ajani and Warmonk basically, and I think Warmonk is my pick. Yeah. So next turn we can play Warmonk with mana leak backup. Not that I think he will be countered, but I mean he could have like 2 lightning bolts, and I would be happy to take 2 damage to negate 2 bolts. Nothing. Lightning Helix, that's also a pretty good card. Let's see, blue, white, green. Yay, Warmonk! There's the Skullcrack. So this screams to me that he has like 5 more Skullcracks in his hand, because you would never burn the Skullcrack when your opponent has a lifelink linker in play. Interesting. I think I just mana leaked that since I have another one in hand. There's just no point in letting that resolve, and that is a card that I'm also very interested in trying out in Modern. I think it's really good. I think it's a fantastic addition to the mono red deck. So we can wish here. No, we cannot, because then we need to fetch a white if we want to use the Helix. I guess we could. It's a bit risky, but I guess we could do it like this. Yes. Now we could play a Johnny and tap a land. I think I'm gonna do that. it burns a lot of my life, and it puts the shields down, but it takes him back to 1 land, and he couldn't play any spell 2 turns ago, and since then he drew a land and something that was not a land, so it's possible that he can't do it now either. And also, I guess if he draws like a mountain and has 2 burn spells, he can burn down Ajani, but I'm fine with that too. If he burns down Warmonk, I'm less happy, I suppose. Yeah, actually I'm gonna back off here. I'm not gonna do it. I was going to play Ajani, but if he goes like land, Searing Blaze, Lightning Bolt, I will not be happy. Sure, that's fine. There's the path, a turn too late, but that's fine. This game is quickly going out of his reach. So now we kind of have to decide, do we play Ajani and minus or play Ajani and plus it? And I think if he wants to spend resources on killing Ajani, I'm kind of fine with that. Yeah, I'm just gonna minus. Yeah. Peak Eruption. Yeah, that's not very good. Molten Rain. Double Shard Volley. Interesting. Well, we saw, at least we get to see the power of wishing for a Silver Bullet card. A card that he could not kill without wasting a lot of resources. And yeah, that's pretty nice. I will see you shortly for the finals.